diversity in your room. Do you feel like there's a lot of mix and matching that you can effectively do as starters, or kind of how do you approach this year with your safeties and what they're able to do?
Yeah, they're really a versatile group. We have a few guys that can play multiple positions back there, whether it be a true safety or a nickel or something like that. We could have three of them on the field at any one time, and so we're working through some of that right now. But feel good with the room and that versatility that you mentioned. That any of those guys can play multiple positions, and it helps our defense out because the more athletes you got on the field, the better, especially in the back end, the better you'll be. So it's a good thing to have for sure.
Jackson Benning said in January that he's grown more comfortable and something really clicked in January. How have you seen him progress in his game since you've been here?
Yeah, I think he's taken on the details of the position a little bit more. I think he's feeling more comfortable, like in his role, and just him taking on the job of being more detailed in all the nuances of being a safety, whether it be a post player. You're just not in the middle of the field just hanging out and roaming around. There's a pattern to what you need to have your eyes, and he's really taken ownership in those little details. Also, he's a really good man cover guy, and so him having that versatility of being in the post, playing man to man, maybe being a half field safety, all those things, he's really honed in on the details of each of those job titles per call. So really pleased where he's at right now. Again, we have a lot of improvement still in some of those areas, but he's really taken ownership in those aspects.
Coach, we know this tackling was a big focus for your group dating back to spring. We talked about it start of fall camp. Just how have you seen your group improve in that category, and do you feel comfortable as you guys head into the season?
Yeah, we definitely improved in that area. Still would like more improvement, and we talk about it every single day is tackling. And again, it's all about getting yourself in position to make tackles, and then the finish part of a tackle. And so we break it down in parts, the angles to the make a tackle, the near hip, tracking the near hip, not overrunning the ball, and then trying to get to the opposite, leg to make those tackles. We work on the details of that every single day. Hopefully it shows up, when we get a chance to go live in our first game, but it's an ongoing process. I feel like they're getting more and more comfortable in those positions, and hopefully it shows.
Rabbit Evans is a guy who I know you highlighted earlier, has been doing some good things. How's his fall camp gone, and what excites you most about the opportunity he has on the field this upcoming
Yeah,
season?
another guy that's really versatile. He can play at half field, he can play in the post, and he can also come down and be a nickel for us and play man to man. So again, a lot of moving pieces back there. He's one of them that can play multiple positions for us. He's gotten, coming off that injury, he's a lot more quicker with his feet and just feel more confident in his ability to, cover man to man down the field and such. So again, another guy that really, really pleased with where he's at this point.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.